But today we're talking about Morocco, and Morocco is a subject we too rarely discuss here at MEI. And we're very proud to host Moroccan scholar and author Mohsine El Ahmadi for his talk, Reforming Radical Islam, the Moroccan Model. We're very lucky to have Mr. Ahmadi with us today. He's a visiting scholar at Georgetown at Prince Al-Walid bin Talal Center for Muslim-Christian Understanding. He's normally, however, based at the Qadi Ayad University in Marrakesh, a town we should all try to spend more time in. He's also a research fellow at the École des Hautes Études en Sciences Sociales in Paris and a consultant for various Moroccan and international institutions. Most importantly, his specialty is very relevant to what so many in Washington policy circles are discussing today, which is really how to address and deal with radical Islam and how it can be reformed. He's written several books and articles on Islamist movements and religious freedom in Morocco, including Islam and Modernity in Post-Colonial Morocco, and has contributed to many academic and sociological reviews worldwide. Now, as most of us know, here in 2003, Casablanca was hit with a series of terrorist bombings, and the Moroccan government moved very quickly to address what it regarded as a threat to its stability and economy. And Morocco is just one of many Arab countries dealing with Islamist terrorist threats. But according to the State Department, Morocco has been among the most effective in engaging not only with counterterrorism, but in developing social and religious reforms to address extremism. Some say Morocco provides really a model for ways to counter radicalism, which is why today's address is so timely given what is happening in Yemen. So thank you very much, Mr. Ahmadi, for sharing your research with us today. I also want to thank the Embassy of Morocco and the political officer Hussein Rahazoui. Is he here today? Who he didn't come, who was the one who called me up and informed me of Mr. Ahmadi's presence. So without any further ado, please join me in welcoming Mr. Ahmadi.
Thank you, Kate, for this warm introduction. So, without delay, I just want to start with saying that I don't know that if we can talk about any model in the world, because each country and its culture is a model in itself. So maybe we can talk about cases with examples. To be a model, I think Morocco, its own culture, its own history, cannot make it a reproductive case for the Islamic world. And you can understand why immediately if the technology allow it. Good. First, I would like to introduce you to Morocco in order to give you some key elements and some cultural keys to have access to the Moroccan society in order to understand what's going on nowadays. So, Morocco religious identity, it's, as you can see on the screen, it's a Muslim country at 98.7%. The Sunni represents about 99.99%. And among them, so we have less than 3,000 Shia or Moroccan Sunni converted to Shiism. And the major rite in Morocco is the Malikism. And you know that there are four major rites in Islam, with the Hanbalism, Shafi'ism, and Malikism. So, and the most important thing, the key element to keep, it's the Sufi culture of the ordinary man in Morocco. So mainly the Junaidi trend. Another key element to have is a political one, and it's also a religious one. So Morocco is the only country in the Arabic and Muslim world that is still keeping traditional institutions, beside modern one inherited from the colonial period. So the king is the commander of the faithful and symbol of religious authority. So when you see the king dressing jalaba, which is a robe, traditional robe, it means that the occasion or the celebration is traditional, either Eid al-Adha, Eid al-Fitr, or for the throne ceremony taking place on August every year. So, and the king is the symbol of either religious authority and traditional authority. And this is stated by the Article 19 of the Constitution that affirms that the king, Amir al-Mu'mineen, the commander of the faithful, he shall be the protector of the rights and liberties of the citizens, social groups, and organizations. We'll understand later on what the word organizations mean, because you can put in it many things, either for a religious freedom regarding Jews or Christians or other believers than Muslims.
Excuse me, could you put it in the slide mode so it would be the full screen? Can you just hit slideshow up top?
Okay. So, how to do that?
Slideshow on top of the menu.
Maybe.
There's a little icon on the bottom.
Does anybody know, Howard? You know.
Okay, so
Lovely.
thanks. So now we have some major shifts with the I would say, in order to understand what's going on right now, we have a major shift with the King Mohammed VI since his coming to the throne on 1999. So this major shift, which is from a sociological and anthropological point of view, is very interesting, that monarchy stated the autonomy of politics and religion, exception for the case of Amir al-Mu'mineen. It means that we used to have Islam and the world separated. Some see Islam and the world as one. Ad-Din, Dunya, wa Din, Dunya, the three Ds. Din, Dunya, and Dawla. Thank you. So this used to be since the very beginning of Moroccan history up to Hassan II, who used to present himself as a religious person that inheriting his power from the prophets throughout Fatima, the daughter of Ali, the companion of the prophets. But when Muhammad VI came to power, so he made a shift, and a very significant for sociology of modern Islam in Morocco, which is the separation between Islam and politics. The exception is for the king himself, because he has three bodies. The one is the president of a modern state, and the second one is the symbol of traditional authority, and he is the symbol of religious legitimacy. So